Hey everybody, this is iLad and we are breaking string. And we are back with another episode of Red Panda Solo. Alright, so in our last video, we raised up half of that ship. I did go ahead and get it finished up. I'm going to show you kind of how it turned out here. Right on. Yeah, that's a good landing. So I got it all raised up. I've just got torches and scaffolding here and there. Just, as I needed it. Yeah. Got most of the chest transferred up here. I think I actually skipped. Yeah, that one. So I got a few holes here and there. And a lot of that's just for access purposes. More than anything else. But it came out pretty nice, and you can see that this is one of the ships that has chunks missing. So, like, missing some pieces over here off the side, and some side piece over here. Yep. But it's mostly intact. Oh, and these two pieces are missing, but yeah, that was missing in the original, I think. So, in doing this, like I learned a lot about the structure of these ships, and I think the blueprints for them in the system, the structure files or whatever it's called, I think they're wrong. I don't think they're done properly. Like, it has always bothered me that I have to actually crouch to walk through here. And I think that's because the slabs are on the wrong half. And I was just been looking at a few places, and I don't think that it's meant to actually look this way. And I could be wrong. I'm wrong every now and then. It doesn't happen very often. But I don't see this being a reasonable way to define the floor of the poop deck. Right? So I'm going to make a few little adjustments here because I think it's going to come out better. Let's see. So let me go back up to the top. Oh, right. Got to crouch. Yeah, we're going to rip you out too, buddy boy. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Just like that. Pop that back in there. And yeah, like, okay, so, I don't know if this is still how these ships generate, and probably I'm not the first person to speculate that it was done wrong. And hey, maybe it's even just a glitch with my game specifically. Who knows? But if we do it like this... Well, not like that. That would be stupid. If we do it like this, then this whole deck here is just nice and even. You can easily see over the sides without having to do a little step-up thing. You don't have these weird little windows kind of back in there. I mean, there's this, but that's part of the quote-unquote damage. You can walk in here without having to crouch. These are wrong. Now I've got a table and chairs, right? I don't know why I have two torches there. That makes no sense. Trying to think if there's any other place that I noticed things just really not looking right. I think that was it. I might be forgetting something. Oh, well, as far as that goes, like, honestly, yeah, we should be able to lower this to right there. Still leaves us with a 2-block high opening. And we don't have a really weird piece arching up right there in the middle. I don't know, that might have been intended, but I think I like it better like this. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. It's possible you've seen a bigger YouTuber than me comment on that already. I don't know, but anyway, that's my take on it. So what I really wanted to spend today's episode working on, though, is the structure that I've got sort of roughly blocked out over here. Blocked out because it's like Minecraft. Anyway, I want a dock for the ship to be docking at, and I want it to be like a repair dock. So, like, you know, obviously the ship's been through some, bad weather, some fights with pirates, who knows, right? So it's lost most of its mast structures. It's got big holes in the side. I'll actually repair the holes down in the bottom of the hull because I made those. But they're going to be sort of bringing it in to work on it some, right? So I'm going to sort of create this facility here where they're going to bring in this ship and be working on it to repair it. And as an expansion of that, not so much in this video, but in future videos, I'm going to build a shipyard. You know, this is going to take quite a bit of work, actually, to produce it on the scale that I kind of want. But you can see that I've got the framework for a ship, kind of the skeleton of a ship built back here. And so it kind of looks like a ship is in progress. Stupid Enderman. My gosh. Just uprooting trees. Let me see. Yeah. So it's just kind of framed in. Where I've got the scaffolding there, that's actually meant to be like window frames where they're, you know, where the windows would be, the portholes. You know what I mean. But I want to build a dry dock sort of under this, and then a some log rollers and a ramp kind of leading down into deeper water. And then there's going to be this sort of channel where the ship can be towed out to the repair dock. And once it's there, you know, maybe mount the mast on it once it's actually all the way out here. That's kind of what I'm picturing. So this is the beginning of an actually like a really big project. Today I'm going to be focused more on building out this dock area. I think I'm going to come out to right about here probably. I got to get me some logs. But yeah, I'm going to bring it out to right about here, and we're going to be actually tearing a gap in the middle because I built the beams for this before I realized what I really wanted to do with it. And I'm going to install what's going to look like some big winches with chains going out to the ship, like it's kind of being like reeled in since the sails are down, and you don't really want to try sailing this hulk too close to your dock. So yeah, we got a little stuff ahead of us here. So stay tuned. All right, so in finishing up raising the ship over there, as you know, in my last video, I swore that, like, okay, I'm done with using pistons. I'm not doing that anymore because that was crazy. So basically, I tore out the underwater section of the ship, and raised it up and rebuilt it by hand, matching it to, you know, the side facing us as much as I could. And then I tore out the side that's on our side here and raised it up 2 blocks higher, which I had already done as I rebuilt the far side over there, the starboard side. Because that was all I could do to, I was not willing to set up the pistons again to raise the whole ship up the 2 blocks that was needed. It was crazy. It was a lot of work. It took hours. And you know, again, like I said in my last episode, I'm glad I did it. It was fun, but I wouldn't do it again. And then the other thing was like seems like every minute or so I was fighting off some drown or you know, dropping everything to chase after some glow squid. Which I'll probably still be doing both of those things as I'm working on this. And it was a lot, but you know, it's cool. It's good. So this is about as far as this particular bit of dock is going to come. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the actual surface here. We're going to leave these stringers, beams, whatever you want to call them, we're going to leave those up for the time being just so I can get over to the other side without too much trouble. The real work today is going to be on the ends where I've got kind of these stone supports bracing the pilings. I'm going to see what I'm going to do with that here in just a bit. Alright, well, there's the crane. Still thinking about a couple of things. The trapdoors that I have on the full blocks in the crane arm, those are temporary. I'm going to replace them with something. Not quite sure yet. It's actually just there to reduce spawns or eliminate spawns on those blocks. I'll figure something else out that doesn't stand out quite so much, especially from airborne. Like if I go up, it stands out a lot more. The counterweight of the anvil, I'm still thinking about that too. I might substitute something else in place of it. I don't know yet. But in any case, that's this is where we are right now. And this would be something that would be used for like loading heavy things onto ships or unloading, like masts, for example. And I tried to make it look like it sort of rotates. So like we've got a bearing down here and then another bearing in the roof, hopefully. And I ended up supporting it all the way down just to you know, hold up a lot of weight. And yeah, I don't know, you know, it is what it is. It's all right. But I need to make another couple of those. I think I'm just about out of grindstones, so I'm going to make a couple more of those and then get back to you here. All right, no, as it turned out, I actually still had a couple in my chests and whatnot over there, so that's good. So we're gonna just sort of set up. Yeah, this will do, I think. Couple of anchor points for chains to go across, and this will be how they're sort of reeling in the ship that's going to be repaired. Let's see if I can do this. Oh no, yeah, yeah, it's not going to work. But even just while I was building the crane there, look, I got 31 glow ink sacks. Love the fact that glow squid are spawning over here. So like I say, I've got a big project planned over here. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in this area, and that means ultimately I'm going to be loaded down with glow ink. Don't know yet what I want to use it for. That's not the point. Yeah. Let me think. I've been trying to figure out, like, do I actually want to make a couple more of these grindstones and use them like pulleys on the other end? Do I want to just anchor it straight to the wood? I hadn't really decided. I love the sound of chain as I'm walking on it, though. It did such a nice job with that. And then, let's see, I'll load one over here. All right. We are reeling in a ship, guys. Yeah, that'll do. All right. So, oh, hey, fishies. Nice big schools. Nice and healthy. Let me think what I want to actually tackle next. I guess really what I need to do is go ahead and replicate this crane over on the far end over here. Because I kind of want it to look like it could do two of these at once. Only this time I think I'll go ahead and turn the crane at right angles so that, you know, you can sort of tell that it works either way. So, yeah, there's not much point in doing that on camera because you've already seen how I do it. So, yeah. All right, everybody. We started the episode looking from the top of my hot air balloon down to just a bare framework. Now we're looking down and seeing the finished, more or less, shipyard cranes. So, oh, I was so close. So, as I was saying, I feel like it's a good day's work. Yeah, I like it all right. There's probably little tweaks, little improvements that I'll make some point in the future, but for right now, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's definitely giving some purpose to this floating hulk being there. And, yeah. I think that's where we'll leave the episode for right now. So, next episode we'll be doing some other kind of work here on the future shipyard. But for now, I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, you might reach on down to the subscribe button, and hope to see you back for the next one. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.